Best LMS for online courses with videos, quizzes, assessments, certificates, and more. In-depth setup tutorial. Will cover platform setup, course creation, multimedia lessons, assessments, certificates, engagement features, and real examples. By the end, you'll know how to build and launch a complete online course using the right LMS. Let's get started. First of all, go to your web browser, type in Learn Worlds, go to learnworlds.com, create your free account from over here. And even for the free trial, you do not need to put in any of your credit card information, and you can just go ahead with your free trial. Now, because I have already signed in, I don't have the sign up option over here or log in option. I'm already logged in, and then from here I can access my school. And then this is where I end up once I click there. This is my school, which I created previously on Learn Worlds. Creating the school is not complicated at all. It is a very simple and straightforward process. You just need to put in the name of your school. So this is the name I gave it, MS Productivity Lab. That was the name I put in for my school. Then you just need to decide what the URL is going to be. So you just edit that, and then you just have to select from the template what kind of style you want for your school. So this is the style from the template that I chose. I think it's at the top, maybe the first or second template. So I selected this template for how I want my school to appear, and then that is how this school was created. Very simple, very straightforward. I will show you how to create the school too, but just letting you know how it would be for absolute beginners. When they come up here, that is the first thing that they will be doing. They'll be creating their school, and then they will go forward. Now, Learn Worlds is a platform which stands out because it combines course creation, assessments, certificates, website building, and student engagement tools in one place. You don't need multiple platforms to make everything work together. It's especially powerful if you want interactive video lessons, if you want graded quizzes and structured assessments, if you want automatic certificates, if you plan to scale into a professional academy, then Learn Worlds is the platform for you. So once you know this is the platform for you, you're going to come over here and you're just going to create your school. So click on Create School, and let's create our school together. You're going to put in your school name. So I'm just going to put in Emma's school, and that's what I want to name my school. Then after the school name, you have the school domain, and this is what is suggested. So I could follow the same style. I'll put in Emma, so I'll put in a dash right at the center, and so this could be the domain. It looks nice, and then we can just click on create school, and here it says they are preparing our school. And then, like I told you before, you just need to pick a template for your school. So however you want your school to appear, you have several template options down here. All are really good, very nice. So go with the theme, whatever the style of your course is, whatever it's related to, you can go with that theme. So for this school that I'm making right now, I'm going to select this one. So whichever one you like, select and continue. And then you'll be asked a few questions. So answer those questions. These are 5 questions, and they're just very basic and simple. Answer them to the best of your ability and try to make the answers accurate. What is your main objective with Learn Worlds? Do you have experience with online training? How would you identify yourself? How many people currently work in your organization? And what topic area do your courses focus on? So answer these questions. So there we go. I've answered them. Click on finish. And there we go. Simple as that. Emma's school is ready now. And you can start by creating a course or customizing your site. So this is what it's going to look like. Let's just click on let's go. And this is your dashboard here. So you can see we're on the getting started section, and here you can go over some things regarding your school to better understand the space and learn about it. You have some suggestions on how you can get started. You can either edit your website, you can create a course, customize your school's website, set up your payment gateway, or integrate your business. So there are a lot of options here for you to get started at. What we're going to do is we're just going to look around a little bit for now. We have this getting started area, and then we have our dashboard. So when you go to your dashboard, you can see your school, and you can get all kinds of insights and statistics about how your school is performing. So you have this little graph here, and you can see you'll have any new signups represented here. You have the revenue, any product sales, the active listeners, and you can also filter all of these by days. So if you want last week or last 30 days, last 60 days. You can access that as well. And then here you can access all the users, the conversions, and all of these courses and the average time spent here. And then down here, you also have a section for any new users or online users and all of that. So this is the area, the dashboard, where you can overview everything related to your course and how it's performing and how well everyone is interacting with it or not. If you go up here to the top, you have this preview option where you can preview your home page. So we did select the template for our tool, what it's going to look like. If we click on preview homepage, we'll be able to see what it looks like. So this is what the homepage looks like, and it definitely needs editing. So we're going to edit all of the text and customize it because this is just the template as it was. So if you look to the left, we're at home right now and we're at the dashboard. If you go back to the getting started section, you can see that you can go and edit your website. But if you don't access it through here, you can also go to the website from here. So if you go down, you can go to website, and then at the website, you can start editing your website. For example, you have design, you have theme explorer, blog, pop-ups, funnels, navigation, website settings. So you can go into any of these and start editing and changing or customizing. If you click up here, you can edit the website. You can also preview it. So if you go down here, you'll go over what you want to edit, and then you can fix anything that you need to. So of course, you're not going to go ahead with exactly how the template was. You have to customize it. So edit your website, make it your own by going over here to the website area. So we're not going to start editing right now. We're going to go home. So here we are. We're going to click on edit website. And now over here, our website is open for editing. So right now we're on the pages. Let me just close this for now so you can see all of this area. And then you can select these sections, whatever section you would like to edit. You can edit this text here or this section here or these buttons. You could relabel the buttons. You can change the labels on them. You can change any colors. You have the header here, which you can edit. You can go down, you can edit the footer. You can edit in these logos, these social media logos added. You can also add in a section. If you want to add in a section between these two, you can do that as well. And then you have all of these tools here, very useful tools. So because of the template on the website, you have a home page, you have a course catalog, you have the about page, you also have the login page, and you can just click edit on these pages and you can customize them. So go ahead, you can change the headlines over here. Go ahead, change the headline, and then the call to action buttons, you can edit those as well. If you add in a section, then maybe it could be a featured courses section that you want to add in. So once you are here, make all of those changes, and then once you're done with that, and make sure that you preview. So you're going to go up here and click on preview, view the page, how the changes are, and once you're happy with them, then you can save those changes. Now you also have all these options here. If you open up the pages, there are these sections on the pages. You can add any pages. You can also go in towards the funnels, pop-ups, and blogs as well. And then for page, you have these options. You can edit, you can go towards the design. You can even go into details for site navigation, SEOs, and export the site pages, and then add in any new pages or new funnels as well. So you have all of these options to edit and customize your website. So you should be able to get the perfect kind of website exactly like you imagined. So once you're done with that, you're going to come back and you're going to save it, and you're going to publish your website, and then your LMS foundation would be ready. So once that foundation is ready, you can go towards the courses and you can start creating your course. So for that, you're going to go to the courses and programs section here under home, and here you're going to create your first course. So click over here, click on create course, then give your course a name. So this is where you're going to put in the name for your course. For example, we have the intro to UX design, and I guess we'll just put that in. So it says name your course. You can even use the AI assistant for any kind of suggestions. And so I've put in the course name. It's called Intro to UX Design. Down here you have a small description. So we're being asked to describe the content and what is going to be included in the course. And this is optional. You don't really have to put it in, but I do recommend to put in a small description so that the users and the learners can view what is included in the course. So for the description, I've put in this course includes an introduction on the user experience. And then when you go down here, you have the option of putting in a cover image. So I do recommend to put that in. When you put in the description and you put in a cover image, it makes your course appear more professional, more proper, and really well thought out. And it also makes it very engaging for the users. So definitely put in a cover image. We'll just click here and add in your cover image. You're going to get a few options. So you could either upload from your device, so drop the file here, or you can also go towards the image gallery provided by LearnWorlds, and that's going to have a few images that you can use. So if any of these images fit your course, a match with what your course is about, then you can use any of these. I think I'm just going to use this one here. You can also go towards Unsplash or your camera or all these other options and get an image from there, or search by category as well. I am okay with this image here, so I'm just going to select this one. And then this is what it overall looks like. You have your cover image, then you have your title of the course, and then you have a one-line description of the course. And we put in all of that information. We're just going to click on continue. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to create your course URL. So this is basically the permanent part of the URL, and then this is the subdomain that you can edit. So if you're okay with this and you like this, go ahead. Or if you want to change something about this, then you can change that. I am absolutely okay with this. It looks fine to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue. And you're even getting this kind of preview on how this would look. So this is what it's going to look like. Looks good to me. Continue. And now that we're here, you would notice that this preview is the same, but there's the addition of this little draft label over here. So for that, what we need to do is we need to select the course access. Now, if the course is a draft at the moment, then the course will be in authoring mode and it won't be published and it won't be visible to anyone. Now, if the course is free, then the course will be accessible to all people for free. If it is paid, then it will only be available to people who have purchased it. And then if it's private, then it would be invisible in the course catalog. Or you could also have a coming soon course for which the page will be published with a coming soon indicator. So you can select any of these options that suits you best. Of course, when you're designing your course and it isn't complete, then you would keep it in draft mode. But even if you select the paid mode, then no one really would be able to view it because it's still being created and no one has paid for it to access it. So you're safe that way as well. Just don't select the free option yet, because then people would start viewing the course, and if it's not complete and if it's still under construction, then that really wouldn't be a good site. So select either the draft mode or the paid mode. I'm going to go with the paid mode for now, and then click on continue. Because we chose the paid mode, and we're also going to have to choose the price. So what is the price of your course? I'm just going to put in the example that's in here, and then you can see that the price starts being visible down here, and this has been added to the preview. So you can also add in a compare app price, but that is optional. I'm not going to add that in, just going to click on finish. And then when you click on finish, this is where you land. Our course has been created. As you can see over here in the top left corner, it says Intro to UX Design. That is the name of our course. We are inside the course right now. So if I show you and we click on this arrow back here, this is our school. We have home, and then we have courses and programs. And then under that, we have our courses. So here, this is the course manager. And in here, we have all of our courses. So one course here, you can create another course and you can keep adding more courses. So this is the course that we just created, and you can preview it. This is what it was looking like in the preview too. When you click on it, you enter here just like where we went back from, and then we can start building it however much detail or as simple or as complicated, whatever kind of course you have, you can start building that. Now you have a few building options. So you can either build with AI, you can upload your files and transform them into activities, and you can also import and sync from across courses as well. So you have these options too, but for beginners, we're going to go with building from scratch. So when you select the build from scratch option, this side panel opens up. So this is the section edit area, and you can start adding in sections for your course. Now, every course has several sections, and of course, you're not going to blindly start putting in all of the content. You're going to divide it into sections, and those sections are usually modules. And I'm also going to be using modules. So you'll have usually at least 4 modules. So every section that you add in is going to be a separate module here. So for the section title, I'm going to put in module 1 and it's titled Foundations. So you're going to write in module 1, give your section a title. We've given it the title of module 1 Foundations and then a short description, which is optional. But like before, I would recommend to put in a description. Now it could be brief. I've put in a detailed description where you can enter in what this module includes, what it discusses. This is optional. You can also put in the lessons that this module is going to include, and then you could list those. So it has lesson 1 and then whatever that lesson is about, whatever its title is, then lesson 2 and whatever lesson 3 is, you could include those as well. Then go down and decide on the access. So same access options like before. You do have the access option for each section. So like you do in a lot of courses, you have the option that in the first module, the first and second lessons are free and then the rest of them are paid so that people can try it out. So if you want to do something like that, then you can keep a portion of your course free as well. I'm just going to keep all of it paid for now. So at every step, you can decide on the access as well. So when you've entered in the information, click on save, and then this is what your module looks like. So this is the section and we've titled it module 1 and this is what it looks like, and then you can start adding in the activities. But before adding in the activities, I would recommend to enter in all of the modules. So this is the first section, click on add section again, and then keep adding in your other sections. We decided on 4 sections, so I'm going to add in all 4 modules. So here we have it, all 4 of our modules all the way down to this one. And now for every module, you can go ahead and you can edit the module. So nothing is fixed. You can click here and you can start editing again any section, any part of this. You can move the section up, down. You can add in more sections below and then copy this section, or all these options, and then even delete a section if you don't want it anymore. So these are all our sections, all our modules, and now we're going to start adding in the contents of our course. So click on add activity, and you can just treat one activity as a lesson. So the way that we had each section as a module, we're going to have each activity as a lesson. So for a first module, it is ideal to enter in a video, which is a welcome video, welcoming the learners to the course. So for that, we're going to go to video. This is all the multimedia that you can add in. You can add in a video, PDF, form, any presentation, audio, or you can also use embedded codes for YouTube and SoundCloud. So this is what you have for multimedia, and then we'll go into the other categories as well. But right now we're going to enter in our video, which is going to be a video welcoming our students into the course. So click on video, and then here you are, type in the name of the video. We're going to just name it welcome, and then click on save and edit, and then this side panel opens up. Here you have the title, the description, the icon as well, and then you can decide where to choose the video file from. So now the video can be from the course video library, which is right over here in the course settings. Down here you have the video library, and all the videos inside of this library, you can select them from here. So because we don't have any videos in there right now, but it's very easy to enter in a video there. So let me just quickly show you. We'll just go over to the video library, and here you just click on add video, or you can just drag and drop any video here, and then you'll have all videos, or you'll upload all videos related to your course right here in the video library. And then when you go back to your course outline and you go to your module in which you want to add in the video, so you'll click here, you'll go to the settings, and then you'll go back down here, and from here you'll select whichever video it is that you want to select. So the whole list is going to open up and you're going to select the video if you want the video from your course video library, which is this library right here. Now if you don't want it from here, then you can add in videos from Vimeo, Wistia, or from All School Video. So after selecting the video, you can go down and you can go into more details on digital downloads and any background image, or if you want to password protect your video, and then completion rules can also be set for your video. So in case you want to set any rules, so for example, if the learner has done so and so, if they have viewed the whole video, or whatever rules you want to set to deem the lesson complete, then you can set those rules here by setting custom rule. So after setting everything up, click on save, And there your welcome video has been added. Now what else you need to add is you could go down and you could go to the ebook, and in the ebook you can go to course overview. So you can also add in a sort of welcome to the course ebook, but because we did that with video in multimedia, we don't need to do that again. We're just going to give them a course overview. So click over here and you can create an ebook for your course overview and attach that here. So click here and then type in the name, click on save and edit, and then you'll be taken to this area where you can edit the ebook. So enter in all details. For now, we have this is the course content, and then you have the instructors and all of this. So you're going to edit this template. Once you're done editing, go up, preview it, and then if it looks good, save it, and then that will be selected. And that is what will be added in the course overview here. Now, what else you can add to the first module is a short quiz. So click on add activity. You can go up here and then you can go down here to exams. And then here you can add in a maybe assignment, an audio assignment, video assignment, text assignment, or you can build any kind of exam. So right in here, put in quiz and then save and edit. And then here is the quiz that you'll be creating. This is a really small template here. When you go here and click on this plus, you can add in a question. So add in whatever question you would like. You have all of these options for all these different kinds of questions you can add in. I'm going to select the first one, and this is what it appears like. You're going to enter in the question here and then put in the multiple options down here. Now this is the first question. If you want to add in another question, click here again, add in your second question. It could be a different format, but we're going to follow the theme and then add the second question. So this is the first question, second question, and you can add in as many questions as you like. You can edit them by going over here, and these are all the tools available. You can edit this, and then after all the questions have been added in, preview them up here, and if they look good, then click on save, and then this is the quiz that is going to be added to the first module. And here you go, you can see that a quiz has been added too. So that is enough interaction for the first module. Then you're going to go towards the second module. You're going to enter in any assignment or quiz related to all the contents of this module. Then you're going to go down to the third module. You're going to set that one up. You're going to enter in all activities for that. Now maybe this one can include any live sessions. So we know about multimedia and how we can add in all of this stuff. Then you have live sessions. So for the third module, maybe you want to enter in a live session. It could be a Zoom meeting, a Zoom webinar, or Google Meet, or maybe even one-on-one sessions using the Calendly account or a group session. So select whichever one of these you want to add in, and you can add in that to your module. You could also add in any exam. So you could add in a text assignment. So just like that, type in the name, assignment, click save and edit, edit the template, add in your question for your assignment, and then go down. And then for the assignment, you'll choose this one. So you'll have more area for a longer answer, and then preview and save. And then here you can see that you have added an assignment to your third module. So add an exam or an assignment to all of the modules, and for the last module you're going to enter in a final project or a final assignment. So again, click on activity and then go to exams, either create an exam from here or add in an assignment from here, and then add in the details just like we did before, and name that one final assessment or final assignment or final project, and make sure that in that assignment all the things that the student has learned and all of the other modules are being applied here in the test that you add in this here. And then also in the fourth module you want to add in the certificates. So go to certificate and then add in the certificate of completion. This is the certificate provided at the end of the course. So click here, name it. So we're going to put in certificate, and then again click on save and edit. And then here is the area where the students will come up and put in information so that they can claim their certificate. So they'll be asked to put in their first name, their last name, and then also add in more requirements. So you can add in more questions that the students will have to answer. This is sort of a template, and then this is the information which will be put inside of the certificate. So every student is going to have their own name and their own last name, and then all the details that you ask for. So for each student, their own certificate is going to be created out of this area of information extracted from them. So you're going to design this, you're going to preview it, and you're going to save this. And then the students are going to come here and then they're going to put in this information, and then they're going to click on claim certificate, and then from there they can get their certificate. So these are basically the certificate candidate details. And then if you go here, you have the certificates of completion. And so you can see that the certificate is also attached. You can edit any part of this. So you can go up, you can edit any module if you need to. And then after you set up your course, go towards the pricing under course settings. And then over here, connect your payment option if you want a monetized course. Otherwise, if you have a free course, you can skip this option. Then go back to your course outline. Then go back to your dashboard. Here you'll have all of your courses. Once you have previewed your course and you are happy with everything, you've gone through the videos and quizzes and certificates and the navigation, make sure that everything works, all the settings are in place. If everything looks good, toggle the course to publish, and then your course will be published. It would be going live and people can start buying your course. LearnWorlds is one of the strongest all-in-one LMS platforms available. It's beginner friendly but powerful enough for serious educators. And now you know exactly how to set it up from scratch, including videos, quizzes, assessments, certificates, and payments all inside one system.